Another one. Yo, what up, family? It's your brother YT, aka Yate, back at it again with another video. Let's talk about the food stamps. Let's talk about the food stamp cuts. Let's talk about people having meltdowns over them. People getting big mad, really angry, very agitated. Stamps are being cut, and they hate it. Look, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe, and ring the post notification bell as well. Alright, let's get into it. Let's go.
Y'all, why they took my food stamps? I'm like wondering why it's not hitting today. Go to HRA, she like, yeah, your case been closed for a month. A month? I just got paid last month. I'm smiling, but I was really hurt. Like, now I gotta spend my big girl dollars on some food. Like, bro, X is $20. I just can't. I just really can't. Now I'm about to go on live and back. No, let me stop. We're gonna get this money by tomorrow. Anyways, F Donald Trump and his minions. That's what I came on here to say.
So tell me why I get this letter in the mail today telling me that I have to freaking show up for 15 hours a week, okay? 15 hours I'm gonna have to take out of my time to go and do what? Some hours? I have to put in some effort so I can get food stamps? Are you
15 hours? Whoop-de-doo. 15 hours. Try 40. He should have made it 40. 15 hours ain't so bad. Why you so mad? Yeah, you gotta put in some effort. If you wanna eat, what you think? Her again. She keep complaining.
kidding me? Like I don't already have enough responsibility. I have things that I do every single day, like my rituals, my daily self-care. Okay, that's taken away from myself. How is that right? Why should I have to contribute so that I can receive my $2,700 in food stamps?
How does that even sound right? Why should I have to contribute so I receive my $2,700 in food stamps? We be having a feast up in here with $2,700 in food stamps. She is out her rocker, out her mind. To even press record on this video and speak these words coming out of her mouth, she's out of her rocker. You thought about this. You put a title on this video and press post and didn't realize you sound crazy.
Each month. Why should I have to do these things so that I can continue living rent-free? Does that make any sense to you? Is there some way that I can get out of doing this shit? Because it is uncalled for. Absolutely.
This video is uncalled for. You get $2,700 in stamps and live rent-free, and all you gotta do is 15 hours per week. Will you go ahead and void yourself out, don't do the work, get terminated, and let somebody take your spot? They would love to only have to work 15 hours per week and get $2,700 worth of food and free rent.
I live off the government.
Here we go.
I don't need you guys telling me to go to work. I obviously know I can go to work if I choose to, but I'm not going to. I don't know how to get this through your guys' thick skull. I am never going to work. I will live off the government for the rest of my life. I have plenty of money this way. Why would I ever choose to go to work? What you guys don't get is that we have income.
Bold. They got plenty of money. I got plenty of money. Okay. Got plenty of money this way.
We're not just sitting on our asses all day. Therefore, we get that income plus our food stamps, which is $1,500 a month, every single month. So yeah, we're living large and in charge over here. So you all can just shut up, quit telling me to get a job. I will not be doing that. I will not be taking that advice. I will not be... No. Just because you're not as smart as me to live off the government does not mean that I should have to get a job. So keep that in mind. Have a great day and shut the fuck up.
Speaking about smart, how smart is it to go online and post a video saying this? She doesn't get it. Is she snitching on herself? So she has undocumented income that she just admitted to. Send this to her local agency. Somebody said sent. Good idea, Trump is going to take her off. Since you have other income, then you don't need food stamps. Those meal tickets are ending. The definition of meal ticket sure has changed. Before it was having $1 million. Now it's having 1 million food stamps.
Dear food stamp office people, we ain't got no dependents, but we want some food stamps too. We hungry too. What make you think we don't want no food stamps? We need to eat. All they doing is selling them. We hungry as hell around here. Let me see. $1,000 for the car note, $1,500 for rent, $82,000 for Tico. Shit, we want some food stamps and some Medicaid and all that shit.
What is Tico? It's called Tampa Electric Co. Duh. Well, listen, ma'am, I'm not from Tampa, so I ain't know.
Y'all, we are in a government shutdown. So how can this government shutdown potentially affect WIC, SNAP, and Section 8? Okay, I'm gonna start off with food stamps. Okay, food stamps right now, you're safe. Okay, October payments, are locked in for the moment, right? But if Congress, keeps playing games, y'all, and we extend into November, we can get into some trouble. Because some of these states, America does not talk about it a lot, but some of these states in America are very poor, right? And so they will begin to run out of money, okay? And then that's when you will start to see, freezes and delays to many of these programs. Unfortunately, WIC, is going to get hit first, y'all, because this program, it doesn't have a lot of emergency fund money, okay? So on to Section 8. It's kind of the same scenario, right? This month it's locked in, right? Because, a lot of HUD, housing and urban development, it's pre-funded. So rent should be locked in for this month, y'all. But, as far as, getting a new contract, right? New people signing up about, renewals and stuff like that, y'all, it's stalled right now for people that, are looking to sign up for Section 8. It's going to be stalled. And I want to preface y'all, the longer the shutdown for these programs, the more scarier it gets, because a lot of these states will, have the potential to run out of money. And so, for people that are on these programs, y'all, this has been coming down a pipeline for a while at this point. Okay. This might be even intentional of this administration, right? To get people to be, weaning on their last dollar.
Yep.
So, you need to find a friend, phone a friend, right? In case these programs extend a while. What is your plan? I hope you have a plan. Don't panic, but be strategic, right? And stay in contact with these offices and keep them on your line, and call your local office and ask them, hey, I know we're in a government shutdown. What are my options?
Me personally, I think it is intentional. I think this collapse will be intentional. When Trump said we're under attack from within, he's talking about himself. The attack coming from within is from his administration attacking us and our finances and our well-being, our livelihood, our income, food programs, housing programs. All of these are on the chopping block. And who's behind the cuts? Him. The attack is coming from him.
I have to be careful how I say this because my last video got taken down. WIC benefits will possibly be cut off or restricted or lowered due to the government shutdown. As soon as next week, it's a possibility that your WIC will either be lowered or possibly cut off due to the shutdown. Now, that's completely different from what's going on with our food stamp situation. I just want to make sure I'm very clear on this, and do your own research. I'm also still researching. But I'm saying in the meantime, if you need help with formula, if you need help with food, if you need help with anything pertaining to you or your baby or family things, go to your church, okay? Okay. I don't want to spread no misinformation. I'm just saying what I just seen and what I just looked up. That's what it's looking like. You can go do your own research and make sure. Fact check me anyway.
A lot of single mothers out there wonder how they're going to feed their kids. The government shutdown is really exposing who don't work hard. They exposing lazy motherfuckers. You don't work hard. You think the government could give you everything. Get a job. Like, I'm tired of hearing with 15 baby daddies complain about food stamps. You have 15 baby daddies. Like, that should tell me everything I need to know. Like, you rely on the government. Like, stop it. Get a job like everybody else working out here in society. You're not special because you don't feel like working.
So I'm just curious about this food stamp thing. People have been getting $4,200 to $4,300 a month for their kids to eat. I raised 4 kids. I never needed that much grocery money. $4,200 would have paid my rent or my mortgage, my house payment, my electric bill, my water bill, all my household monthly bills.
Thank you. Somebody finally said it. I told y'all I don't got 4 kids, so I don't know, right? I don't speak on what I don't know, but she's speaking on what we don't know. Look how confused she look. Look at her face. That's the same look we got on our faces when they say they got $4,200. Y'all have $4,200 in food stamps? Or had, and $4,200 was not enough? That $4,200 was to cover your food. Y'all also was making it your income as well because you were selling stamps. You also were starting businesses off of it. I'm talking about if you got 4 kids, 3, 6, 9, 12. Kids don't eat that much. Let's even go 5, 10, 15, 20, which would be $2,000. That's $500 per child per month. That should be more than enough. The government been generous. They've been generous all of this time. The more kids, the more generous they are. The people that really need it, they get less money. They get $50, $100. Then they give y'all, with multiple kids, $4,500 when y'all didn't need it. She sent it herself. That's more than enough.
And these people getting all these food stamps probably live in Section 8 housing and they're paying $5 to $100 a month for rent. How is this possible? Just seems like big neglect by the government for even giving this much out in food stamps.
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't understand. What do y'all think? This is so messed up. And now, no wonder these people can drive Mercedes, have nails, have hair, and brand new iPhones all the time.
Exactly. Thank you. This video needs to be the most viral video on TikTok. I had a friend growing up. He lived in the same area as us. He lived 1 block over. Had all the latest gadgets. He had all the latest phones, all the nicest clothes. And his mom like, yeah, we on Section 8. We on food stamps. I'm like, my people didn't get none of that. And I'm like, they doing better than us. I'm looking at him like, man, he got all the latest game systems, all of the designer clothes. We shopping at Value City. If y'all know what Value City clothing was, it was a furniture store on one side. And then next to it, there was a clothing store. It was basically like it wasn't even as good as Ross. It was like a AJ Wright, if y'all know what AJ Wright is. Like a Fowler's, if y'all know what Fowler's is. That's where we was shopping. They was shopping at Macy's. It just don't make sense. And that's why people been doing it so long, though. They knew if I go out and work, I would live a worse life than if I just live off of the government. So they've been doing it. Let's be real. They've been doing it for those reasons. It is neglect. It has been neglect.
So I just got to get on here and vent. Somehow, my F4U page today has been filled up with people bitching about their food stamps not working and the fact that they have to do community service. Get a fucking job. Get a job. I don't care that you have 7 kids. Close your freaking legs. If you can't afford to have kids, don't have kids. It's not up to me, who works a full-time job, is a caregiver for my terminally ill ex-husband, has 3 children, who has constantly worked full-time. It's not for me and my tax dollars to pay for your food stamps because your lazy butt won't get a job. Get a job. Stop relying on the government to support you.
Before I say it, I already know I'm going to get very, very hateful comments about this. But I don't care. It's called free speech. Anyways, I am sick and tired of the algorithm that I've ran into on the For You page about food stamps and EBT cards. I am a single mother of 2 children trying to make it work. I was denied every single time trying to apply. And there are people on here complaining that have never even tried getting a job because they want to live off of our tax-paying dollars. Because your lazy butt doesn't want to get a job. Your lazy butt doesn't want to get a job. You can find a way to, don't make up the excuse where you have nobody to watch your kids. If you really don't have anybody to watch your kids, there's work from home jobs.
That's true.
I live paycheck to paycheck to pay for my kids. So can you. My hard-working tax-paying dollars is supporting your butt because you don't want to get a freaking job. It's not that hard. Welcome to reality in the real world. Love ya.
That's very true. People talking about, I can't work. I have 72 kids. Get a work from home job then. What excuse do you have now? We should just start checking off every single excuse, right? That excuse, nope, not valid. This is the solution to that one. That excuse, here's the solution. That's really what we should do and what the government should do for every complaint. Present the solution. That way there's no more. But look, let me know what y'all think about this video, man. People are mad, sick and tired of seeing those people complaining on TikTok about having to work to keep their stamps. And they're sick and tired because they can't get stamps. And they would love to get them and would still work. That's the thing. Many people would work and get the stamps at the same time. They would love to be able to get support, have their rent free. They're already doing the work. So that would just be an add-on. Go ahead and make my house free and give me $2,700 in food. I'm already working anyway. I might as well get that, right? That would be a lot better. That would help a lot of people out. Drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace to my Hebrew fam. Shalom. I will catch y'all on the next one.